Onders lie hidden their beauty, leaving us speechless, mesmerizing places that have captivated us in legendary music films. Sometimes they are nestled in locations that are difficult to reach music. Other times in extraordinary national music parks we embark on an adventure to uncover the most unusual sights in the United States music, including destinations that may not be as well known but are equally remarkable. Maui, Hawaii, known as the Valley Isle due to the two volcanoes connected by a flat isthmus. The interplay of climate, topography, and geology creates a huge array of music environments. Mountains foster diverse microclimates, yielding rainy areas and dense tropical music forests. Roads wind and weave, blending with the natural surroundings. Music along Maui's coast, various natural wonders exist, such as the Nakalele Blow music hole. Past volcanic activity has shaped secondary islands in the waters. Music Makini is one such crater, popular for diving and snorkeling. The marine ecosystem teems with music life. In winter, spotting humpback whales is common. Music here's a young one brimming with curiosity. Hawaii's warm waters are ideal for birthing and nurturing music. They also serve as a venue for social music interactions. At Maui's core lies Halakala, a volcano. Its crater is so big that Manhattan could fit within the summit, rises above a third of the Earth's troposphere. Music an altitude that offers prime conditions for stark music casing in the island's western part. Colors more, one of the planet's most uninspiring spots, is unveiled music. This valley, with its steep vegetation-covered cliffs, remains inaccessible on foot. It casts a prehistoric aura, highlighting human insignificance against natural marvels. This is Honokoa Falls, cascading in stages to a small pool at its base. Kauai, Hawaii, the oldest island in the Hawaiian archipelago, shaped by volcanic activity, dubbed the Aegean Isle for its lush vegetation, tropical landscapes, and natural wonders. Among them, Mount Wilele exudes a mystic aura. It is known as one of the wettest places on Earth. From a cliff section, several waterfalls create what resembles a wall of tears on Kauai's coast. The Napoli coast stands out as one of the world's most spectacular settings music featuring steep slopes and captivating oceanic views. Here, sea caves emerge as unique geological phenomena, accessible only by sea, formed by the relentless action of the waves against the music rocks. Exploring them evokes pirate adventures. This is the open ceiling cave, almost circular music. Its top opening was formed when the roof of an ancient underwater cave music collapsed. Glacier National Park, Montana, referred to as the continent's crown jewel, encompasses various conservation music areas. The landscape is defined by mountains shaped by glaciers during the last ice age. Hundreds of lakes are found here, though many remain music unnamed. A significant number originated in glacial CIRS, carved out by music erosion. Going to the Sun Road traverses the park on a winding path. Completed in 1932, it was designed to blend with the natural surroundings. However, the park's emblematic creature is the Rocky Mountain goat. It's perfectly adapted to life on the steep rocky alpine terrain. Zion National Park, Utah. Majestic canyon slick through layers of red sandstone. This national park is characterized by its steep cliffs and plateaus. Music The Narrows is the narrowest section of Zion music Canyon. Here, visitors wade through the course of the Virgin River. Beyond the paved path, the trail continues directly in the water. To the south lies Angel's Landing, a challenging hike. The ascent is particularly music steep, with sections where the path becomes more perilous. Music from the summit, panoramic views of the canyon and various iconic Colorado deserts. This area is defined by its extreme environment and the occurrence of peculiar music events. It's ranked among the hottest places on Earth. Music The landscape is deserted, filled with massive dunes. This arid climate gives rise to music sandstorms. The dry terrain allows the wind to lift and carry away particles. Equally astonishing is the sight of large rocks moving on their own across the desert music plain. At first glance, it seems supernatural, yet there's a logical explanation. Music When the valley fills with water, cold tea nights lead to the formation of ice around the music rocks. This enables winds to shift them, a process that leaves visible music trails. Continuing with unusual events, the park, despite its dryness, occasionally bursts into life, but this isn't a constant music occurrence. It happens only in years with sufficient rainfall, when dormant seeds receive the moisture needed to sprout. Music Here lies Badwater Basin, the lowest point in North Music America. This salt flat was once the bed of a prehistoric lake that evaporated thousands of years ago, leaving behind a thick crust of salt. At certain times walking becomes hazardous as temperatures can soar unexpectedly on the ground. Another visual spectacle unfolds. Expanses of white create polygonal patterns. The salt expands and contracts subject to extreme temperature and humidity variations. Ouray, Colorado. It's a quaint alpine town among the most beautiful in the United States due to its appearance and setting. It's dubbed America, Switzerland, surrounded by San Juan Mountains, a part of the Rocky Mountains. Its steep slopes are reminiscent of the Swiss Alps, as are its expansive green valleys. Snow melt and rainfall give rise to waterfalls cascading down the mountains. Bear Creek falls directly from the rocky cliff. Meanwhile, rivers meander around the town. They are popular spots for rafting and other water sports. Goblin Valley State Park, Utah. Originally, this area was blanketed with sediments from ancient seas. Over time, these compacted into solid rock. Later, natural forces sculpted these pillars into goblin-like silhouettes. Today, they continue to evolve, gradually altering their appearance. Cracks are a part of the park's fascinating geology. They range in size from minor fissures to larger gaps. Unlike other protected areas, this valley is better equipped for tourist visits. One can wander freely without designated trails. This allows for personal exploration of its myriad goblins. Oahu, Hawaii. Known as the gathering place, it is the most populous island in the archipelago. It features mountainous terrain, with the Koau Range standing out in the eastern sector. Roads carved through the mountains punctuated by tunnels. Deep valleys have formed in the rugged terrain. In Kualoa, another mountainous marvel, the oceanic blue and jungle green create a dazzling contrast. It exudes an ambiance that can belong to the Cretaceous era. Next, state of Hawaiian. Consider it sacred land. The entertainment industry has repeatedly chosen this area for its breathtaking landscapes. It's been the backdrop for numerous movies and TV shows, even in Honolulu. Hawaii's capital in the southeast of Oahu. Nature continues to assert its presence. The Diamond Head crater Arleahi, formed by an explosive eruption millennia ago, has dominated the skyline for ages. British explorers mistook the hillside collide crystals for diamonds, giving it its name. The summit is reached by a trail along the crater's rim. At the top, splendid views of the Pacific, Honolulu and Waikiki unfold. We shift our focus to discover the famed Hawaiian waves. Oahu's North Shore is hailed as the surfing mecca. Gigantic waves, sharp reefs, and shallow waters make surfing here a dangerous endeavor. The tubular waves add to the thrill. These hollow waves are shaped by the unique geographical composition of these beaches. In is irregular, backed by mountainous terrain, with glacial lakes present in alpine areas. The arrival of spring melts the ice, unleashing immense waterfalls. Situated on the Pacific Ring of Fire on Alaska, is near several active volcanoes. The island is known for its sharp peaks, often shrouded in fog. Warm, moist Pacific air meets and cools against the chilly sea currents, condensing into fog. Surface with open mouths, yet these magnificent creatures face threats. The teeming marine life attracts orcas in search of food. Under certain conditions, they dared to hunt humpback whale kills, a rarely witnessed event. They operate in groups, employing highly coordinated tactics. Once the mother is distracted, they pursue the calf for hours, aiming to exhaust and suffocate it, preventing it from surfacing. They can deliver bites, among the strongest in the animal kingdom. After their effort, they manipulate the body to reach specific parts. Often they consume only the tongue, leaving the carcass nearly intact. Yost National Park, California. Far from the hustle of nearby Las Vegas, this splendid natural retreat offers tranquility and peace. The grandeur of its granite formations leaves a lasting impression. El Capitan is the most famous, renowned as one of the world's premier climbing spots. With its immense vertical face, it stands as a landmark in the valley. From the summit, the view is breathtaking when sufficient snow accumulates atop El Capitan. A magical event occurs, the firefall, as the setting sun's rays strike Horsetail Fall. It takes on the appearance of blazing flames. It's believed there are over 25 waterfalls in Yosi. However, the exact count varies with the seasons. They are most prominent in spring and summer, when snow melt descends from the peaks. Each waterfall is unique, like Bridal Veil Fall, which emits a mist when the breeze blows, creating rainbows at certain times of the year. Moving from the valley to Yosi's southern entrance, we encounter Mariposa Grove, home to hundreds of giant seas. It's also the largest grove in this national park. Observing these living beings evokes a profound sense of wonder. The most majestic trees are known by unique names such as the grizzly giant. It stands among the most massive in Mariposa Grove and may be one of the oldest in the world. Just one of its branches dwarfs other tree species in size. Kelp forest, California. Few underwater ecosystems in the world can match them. Located in areas where the cold, nutrient-rich waters of the Pacific reach the California coast, they serve as dynamic stages where life intertwines with music, death. These forests of giant algae grow at an astonishing rate. Music. The fronds extend so long that the ocean floor, their point of origin, becomes obscured from music view. Their density is such that they block sunlight, plunging the environment into darkness. Despite their allure, they're not recommended for inexperienced divers. For divers, getting entangled in thick kelp can become a deadly trap, preventing escape. Numerous animal species thrive in these intricate marine music forests, like the giant SEAB bass, which is an apex predator within the habitat. They grow to enormous sizes, feeding on crustaceans, squid, and other fish. Moreover, curious seals find sanctuary within the dense marine music vegetation. They serve as indicators of ecological health, with their population reflecting the ecosystem status. Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. It holds the distinction of being the world's first established national park in 1872. Music. A place of unique beauty due to its high geological activity. Volcanic processes have sculpted geological landmarks such as the Yellowstone Canyon. Music. Within it lie the uninspiring Yellowstone